Yo.
Welcome back to our podcast, Two Men, as we just decided it's called.
Hell yeah.
Two nosy men.
Yeah.
Two nosy men cats.
Cats are so feminine.
I'm full of erotic charisma.
That's what I'm always saying about you. I'm always, whenever someone is like, describe your podcast host, I'm like, do you know like the most raw sexual energy you can imagine?
Yeah.
Like think of that, but it's like
more, like times 10.
It's times like think.
It's like the fifth dimension. You can't even imagine how sexual it is.
Every 10 minutes, Lucas has to get up, go into the other room, and beat his wife, and then come back. So we'll let you know when that happens.
There's a wife in the other room tied up, and we edit out her screams.
Beat his wife and then jack off onto her and then come back.
That's how he's
getting up to do it right now.
He's getting up to do it right now. Yeah.
Even talking about it, he couldn't help himself.
You know, it's a little uncomfortable. Here we are making jokes over their screams in the background.
I know. I feel really weird about this.
Yeah.
It feels a little uncomfortable.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do in comedy. Make it to the top.
Lucas, how do you meet your wife?
How did I meet my wife? Christian mingle, baby.
Christian mingle?
Oh,
Good.
yeah.
Nice.
Good.
I was the Christian. She was the mingle.
Christian meets mingle.
Yeah.
Christian meets mingle.
Remember Coffee meets bagel?
Yeah. I never went on that. Did you?
Wait,
ever go
that
on
could
that?
be a guy's name. Hi, I'm Christian. Christian mingle. That's a
Yeah.
guy. That's just a guy. I know him.
Yeah, Christian
You know,
mingle.
what's he like?
He's cool. We went to high school together, actually.
Oh.
He's pretty cool. He started a really successful dating app service called Tinder. Actually.
Oh, okay. It's weird he wouldn't use his real name.
Well, it was already taken.
Oh, I see.
It was already taken. He had to come.
Yeah,
up with
by his
something else.
father.
By his father. Yeah, Christian Mingle Jr. It's kind of weird.
It's weird that the father's name is Junior and his name is Senior. I mean, you think
The funny thing is that his father's name was not Christian. He was just like, no, I'm more of a junior. I just always knew about myself. Yeah.
Junior Mingle. That's my new name.
Junior Mingle.
Junior Mingle.
Please, Junior Mingle was my father. Call me Christian Senior.
Christian Senior.
Oh my God! Imagine like a Christian dating app, but for preschoolers. Like Mingle Junior. That's it.
My God.
Oh, I think preschoolers should be allowed to go on the apps.
Yeah. You would like that. Wouldn't you?
You're just all about pairing them off when they're young, aren't you?
Don't you have a wife to go beat?
You know,
Gabby's designing a dating app so she can date preschoolers.
You caught me. I'm the biggest pedo in the New York comedy scene.
in the tri-state area.
In the whole tri-state area. Yeah, not just the local New York comedy scene. It's not just like I'm the biggest pedo at Pine Box Rock Shop. It's like the whole, it's like the entire tri-state area. Not the country, though.
Yeah. By the way, if anyone is in the area, Pine Box Rock Shop, reputable institution, not known for pedophiles.
Are you saying this so that Pine Box doesn't listen and sue us?
It would be such good publicity if you guys got sued by Pine Box. You guys would blow up. You should try to get sued by Pine Box.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, we've been trying.
That'd be really good. Pine Box sues podcast Two Nosy Meerkats.
Yeah.
I would love...
With notable domestic abuser Lucas Arnold. Yeah.
Yes.
Someone's gonna be in our mentions like, okay, Lucas just admitted to being an abuser, and Gabby just admitted to being a pedophile, and April's just here and seems really nice.
I'm getting canceled by association.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the contact tie of getting canceled. Yeah.
Yeah. What did they say? Bystander effect?
Yeah.
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 That's what the B in LGBT stands for. Bystander effect.
Bystander effect.
Yeah.
Okay, bystanders. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Who, the LGBT.
And the A in LGBTQIA+, it doesn't stand for asexual. It stands for abuse by Lucas.
Yo, Lucas is blowing up on domestic abuse TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Domestic. They really have a TikTok for everything.
They really
these
do.
days.
It's crazy.
It's
It's really crazy.
I was reminded the other day about prison talk.
Oh, yeah. There's also cartel TikTok. Are you aware of this?
Whoa.
Cartel TikTok?
Whoa. That's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get on that.
Yeah.
You gotta make your niche.
I'm gonna become an influencer.
Everyone's got
on cartel talk.
So how would you start? What's your game plan?
How I would blow up on cartel talk?
I see you as one of the people that like duets everything and sort of like explains every little detail of it and making it palatable for the audience and explaining it.
Okay. No, I don't
A
think
cartel communicator.
I'm gonna do PR. I'm gonna do PR for them on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's what they've been missing. I
They've
think.
been
They
missing.
need a social media
The
department. They need to
cartels
make it more
some-
palatable.
Yeah, they need some PR guys and some social media guys. I've got social media skills. I would love to do that. I'll work for like $1 an hour and like Coke. That'd be fine. And that'd be great. That'd be really great. Yeah.
That's a reason. I mean, that's what we're paying you to do the pod.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah.
I love mixed income. It's great for
It's so true.
it's great for the new market that is today.
Yeah. Should
Yeah.
we introduce our guest?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Let's
If you want to be a square, I
Yeah,
guess
I
we
guess.
could. Yeah.
we'll do it. This is the amazing comedian and new PR person for the drug cartels.
Every cartel.
For
Every cartel.
Every
Which you
cartel.
think is a conflict of interest, but she makes it work. This is April Clark. Give it up.
Everyone's clapping. The crowd's going wild.
The crowd
Hell
is
yeah.
there's
They're
a crowd in
going
here
nuts at home.
They're going insane.
There's a truck driver somewhere in Wisconsin who's like, I need to get on the steering wheel
He
again.
just crashed.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Exactly.
How does it feel to know you killed him?
Honestly, I'm really turned on right now.
That's what I figured you'd
It's
say.
palpable.
Everyone's talking about
It's
that.
Yeah.
radiating.
Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's any what would you want to tell a trucker right now who's thinking of who's giving his steering wheel to Jesus?
Well, it depends. Is he gay or normal?
He's normal.
Yeah, sure.
We don't deal with gay stuff.
No.
on
Okay.
here.
Okay.
No.
I would say, I don't know. I would offer him a bump. I would
Yeah.
offer him a bump and say it gets
Tune into Cartel TikTok.
You're gonna get
yeah.
there.
You know what? Actually,
He's
what
gonna
would
get
you say?
there.
What would you say to him if he was gay?
I would say it gets better. That's what I would say.
I thought you were about to say it doesn't get better.
That's what I
Repent.
say- That's what I say to every gay person. It gets better.
So I have a question about that actually. So I know that "It Gets Better" is a line from the Trevor Project, but
Is it really? I don't know what that's from.
it's like a hotline that's like the "It Gets Better" project, and it's called like the Trevor Project. But
I
who
just
is-
saw the musical based off of it.
I was gonna ask
Based
you,
off the Trevor Project.
who is
Yeah.
Trevor?
There's a-
Trevor? Well, I saw it with Claire Alexander.
Oh yeah.
It was
Trevor
a-
is also, may I say, the guy who drove my girlfriend and I on a road trip.
Is that actually his
Yeah,
name?
his name's Trevor.
Shout out to Trevor.
Wow.
Trevor, it doesn't get better.
What does it get better refer to? The sex?
When you're in the closet,
When
sex
you're-
is no good.
the sex-
Yeah, no.
Well, that's not true. Actually,
not true.
The sex is way better in the closet.
Yeah.
It's way
I
better.
wish I'd
When you've
stayed
got
It
in the
that,
thrives
closet.
with constraints.
When you've got
yeah.
that like sweet shame, yeah, like it's so much better.
Oh my god, it's sexy. You're like hiding it. You're like, I've never felt this way before. This feels so right. Ugh.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, I should go back in. Honestly.
Yeah. I think this is
Let's
the day
all
you go back in
into
the closet.
Oh, let's all go back in the closet.
Sometimes I just like summer there. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Timeshare.
I'm summering in the closet. Yeah, I have a timeshare in the closet.
That's so nice. I'm so proud of you. You've made enough like strides in your career that you can winter and you can summer, and you've chosen.
We're actually renovating it. It's gonna be a lot bigger, so I can take my
Yeah.
friends with me too.
Gabby's closet was a fixer-upper. Yeah.
It was unfortunately, but
Yeah.
hey, I've made it. Look.
One of those flip house shows on HGTV.
What's your closet look like?
My closet? It looks like a shoebox where I've
It's
done
that
a little
small?
diorama. Yeah.
What's the diorama of?
The diorama, it's two Malibu Kens, and I hide it from everyone.
That's why you're being that wife.
Yeah.
You poor thing. It would be crazy if you were in the closet after so long.
It would be
One
really
of the
nuts,
things
yeah.
about this is Lucas is possibly the most heterosexual.
Wait,
man
is that
in the
true?
world.
I took the
Are
the
you serious?
what's the Kinsey scale? That's
I'm
the
not
test.
even joking. I thought you were gay. I'm so
Really?
sorry about it. Yeah.
Oh,
No, everyone.
I'm
thinks
gonna
so.
take it as such huge offense right now. How fucking dare you?
Men belong in the closet. That's where they belong.
Women belong in the house and
and-
the Senate, and men belong in the closet.
So true.
Yeah.
That's literally true.
But yeah, no, I've literally never once. Yeah, no, I took the Kinsey scale
Wait,
test and I got a
even
0.
Tried
No.
You've never even
I'll te-
fooled around with
I'll
a
tell
guy?
you. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
Is
So
it
like,
because you're scared that you
Yes.
might like it too much?
I'm so scared.
He's
I need you
freaking
to.
out.
I need you to be my wise sage in the deep waters
Lucas,
of.
it gets better.
Okay?
Don't worry. It gets better.
No, but I remember. So like, I was a theater major in college.
Oh my God.
and- yeah.
Oh,
gay is
you
that?
are-
I've got all the criteria.
If we
but-
took this to court, I would win in a heartbeat. You're fucked. You're going down.
It would be so funny if you were an attorney.
Oh my God.
the trial of Lucas's sexuality.
Put it on trial.
That's what you
baby.
need to do is trial. That's what you need. That's what you gotta do.
I bet you if he explained like 3 more random attributes about himself, it would just all prove your point.
Oh, there's so much. But when I was in college, we would like, you just start like kissing each other for some reason.
Gay.
Yeah, very gay.
That's
but
so
like
gay.
regardless of gender or whatever. And I remember every time I would like kiss like one of my dude friends.
So you have.
Oh,
kissed
yeah.
that. Okay.
But
Okay.
every time I did, I remember thinking, wow, I'm so glad I don't fuck this gender. I remember thinking, I was just like, I'm so glad I don't do this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Lucas, quote, so glad I'm not gay. So glad. Lucas is so glad that he's not gay.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be the worst thing.
You know,
Yeah.
like
That would be
Goodreads, where you
terrible.
can look up like an author's quotes.
Yeah.
When you look up Lucas Arnold Goodreads, the first quote that comes up is "FAG's burn in hell." That is
that's what
so.
that's what it says.
That is so Lucas.
That's what it
honestly.
Yeah.
says.
My fan
Wow.
base is not actually the millions I have on TikTok. It's just the Westboro Baptist Church. Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow. Do they have a TikTok?
Oh, I'm sure.
That is, whoa, now I need to search.
I don't go on TikTok a lot. I'm not very familiar with like what's going on
But
there.
when you do, what do you see? What is the algorithm curated for you?
TikTok thinks that I am just like some girl, I think, because I open TikTok
And you're not like other girls.
like once
No.
a month. No, I'm not that.
You're different.
How am I different?
You're okay.
You have a haircut?
So other girls drink
True.
wine, but you drink
Piss.
Beer.
I drink
you drink
piss.
urine
Piss.
with the boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Other girls like the Bachelor,
that's true.
but you like,
I am the Bachelor.
but you are the
Meanwhile,
Bachelor.
but
Yes.
I am the Bachelor.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You've been the Bachelor every single season.
I've
since
been the
its
Bachelor.
inception.
Yes, it's a really crazy job. I had to sign away a lot of things about my identity. They give me a full surgery every time to make over
surgery?
to make me look different.
Oh,
To
I
make
see.
me look different. Every
Oh, like
season.
Face Off. You're Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been Colton. You've been
Yes.
Tasha.
Do you like what I did with that character?
That was really interesting. Where you like
I
kind
don't.
of
What should I do next?
I need to watch
You
The
like
Bachelor.
stalked that girl, and then you came out as a gay man, and now you're like you have like a Netflix series.
I think that's yeah. I have some regrets about that.
Hmm.
But I don't know. It was a trial. Maybe I'll try again with a different character.
I think you can never go too far with a character.
I think
I think
should've-
you could. I think there's always room for improvement.
Thank
I think.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for my next
It
character.
it gets better.
We're gonna. That's so true. I only watched The Bachelor this year or like a year ago for the first time.
I still haven't seen it.
I
Never
started
seen it.
watching it to become relatable to the women in my life is why, and it worked. And now I watch The Bachelor.
What do
So-
you think of the current season?
Oh, I haven't been watching the current season actually. I'm a failure. I'm a liar and a failure.
What season have you been watching?
Which ones do see? That's why I'm bad at watching it because I don't remember the names. I can't remember anything that's going on in the show.
They're all like Tyler F.
We just watched. Oh, I watched the season with Katie, the Bachelorette season.
Oh,
Which did you guys see her stand-up set that she did?
I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
Oh, I couldn't find the whole thing either, but I saw one clip or whatever.
I mean, it
don't
was
remember
her
what
first time doing stand up, and it was at a Whitney Cummings show. I was like,
Wait, who is this?
Katie Thurston, the Bachelorette, who, like, okay,
She's
Okay.
cool.
she's cool, but
Let's
it was
get-
not my
you-
favorite season
You
of the
guys should
show.
get her on the pod. Yeah, she fucked up.
Wait, is
I would
she
actually-
local or?
No, she lives in, like, San Diego. I would
I'll
actually...
We'll
her
fly
out.
her in.
Yeah,
It's fine.
no big deal.
Yeah, can we get some budget?
We'll hire
to fly
Zuck's
her in?
private jet.
Yeah.
We'll get her
Yeah,
in.
we'll get her in.
Yeah.
Producers, yeah, let's make this happen.
Yeah.
Producers, write that down.
What is her set like?
Oh, I don't know. I only saw like one little clip. I don't remember what it was.
She's like, I beat my wife.
So it's okay. That's the best part of being a woman comedian is you can just say things like that and it's
Yeah.
fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's great.
I mean, no one's come after me, and that's all my material.
That's so true. Honestly, yeah. One time I saw Lucas do a set and he just beat his wife live on stage.
Yeah.
It was super uncomfortable.
She's such a trooper.
Literally no one was laughing except Lucas the whole time. He was just losing his shit. Like,
You know, I remember that set, and I remember I was really horrified from the beatings, and then someone turned to me and was like, this set's really awful, and I was like, I know, and the person was like, yeah, it's crazy that Lucas has turned into like a prop comedian. And I was like, wait, that's
Women are
why
objects.
That's why you think it's bad, because it's a gimmick? And
it's
they were
honestly
like,
just, yeah, I agree with that. It's just kind of gimmicky. It's like a bad joke. Like,
Listen, I'm the carrot top of beating my wife.
well,
yeah.
the person next to me was like, hey, listen, like, I've been grinding at the open mics for like 20 years, like, and I have never even been booked on a show, and this guy comes up and he just uses little props to get his way. And I was like, you're not understanding that she's actually being carted off in an ambulance, but they didn't care. They were like, oh now,
please, she
now
walks to the hospital.
now he's
Ambulances
bringing
are
an ambulance
expensive.
into
We're
the
not
set.
women
We're
are
not made of
props
money.
Women are props.
Women are props.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Exactly.
So that was really upsetting.
And these fists are the prop designer, baby.
So, wow. So true. So,
This has gotten real dark real fast.
oh my God.
Was that too much? I don't know.
It was not too much. But yeah, Katie is to me a person who was really easily manipulated by the producers when her season was happening. And I think for the most part she did a good job at not being too much of a pushover and still creating interesting entertainment, but at the end of the day you could tell I think she was a very malleable person.
Yeah, she chose the wrong guy. She chose someone awful. I don't even remember who it was. It was the guy with the really
Blake.
fucked up face from the previous season.
Oh yeah,
right? Or whatever.
Oh my God, he was funny. Lucas, this guy like went on her season, and he had been on the season where they changed bachelorettes in the middle.
What?
Oh, I watched that season too.
That's a
'Cause
thing that can happen?
Well, she fell in love right away. Like on the
Okay.
first day, she was like, "This is the one. I'm marrying him." And it went on for like 3 episodes, and then the producers were like, "Okay, like fine, you guys can just go get married." And then they brought in a new woman.
That was my first
Wow.
exposure to the whole series, and that was what
That's
happened.
Oh,
nuts.
me too. That was mine. That was when I started watching because that was last fall, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
It was their first quarantine season, so
Yeah.
like everyone was getting their like nussy swabbed on camera, and then they were
Wait,
like
I'm sorry, what is that word you just said? Nussy swab?
nussy, nose bussy.
Which itself is a portmanteau of. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a portmanteau
Right? Yeah.
of butt
Butt pussy.
pussy.
Yeah.
So true. So like language is so complicated.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
really,
I heard-
I'm really big on portmanteaus. Personally.
I heard there was like a debate
Which
over
itself is a portmanteau.
Of port and manto.
Oh yeah. No, but I heard that there was like some debate over what bussy meant, boy pussy or butt pussy.
Oh, that's a really good question. That's a really, really good question.
There's 2 nosy men cats, so let's
Or
let's
bisexual pussy.
Oh. Those don't exist. Come on.
Yeah. Or
Myth.
bagel pussy.
Okay.
That
Bro pussy.
No, please.
Bro pussy.
Bro
Yeah.
pussy.
No, please. The bagel, that's an asshole. That's an anus at the center of a
Coffee
bagel.
does meet bagel.
Boob
Yeah.
pussy.
Boob pussy.
Boob.
Boob pussy.
Boob. Boob pussy.
I thought you said boot pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah.
That's the space in the like heeled boot between like the heel and the sole.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, when you like lift out the insert and it's just like that little slit right in there.
Yeah, that's more the boot taint, I guess.
Oh, the boot taint. The boob. Wait, this area that's definitely the boob taint. Right in between.
No, that's the boob. I'm really bad at saying. Can I be vulnerable on here?
No.
I really don't. Oh, well, fuck. I'm doing it anyway. I really don't like saying the P word.
Pussy?
Which one?
Pussy.
Oh, why? That's so interesting.
So I actually don't know.
This is
This
interesting.
is turned
Let's get
into a
into
therapy
this.
session.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I struggle with it. I actually don't think I like any word for the female genitalia.
There aren't many
Interesting.
good words.
I think female genitalia is probably one of the worst. Honestly. That's way worse than pussy.
Wait, here, let me ask you this. What about this? Front bum.
gross, leave my house, get out of here.
We're recording at April's house.
Yeah.
This is a twist. That one is actually really erotic, but I don't like it because it actually turns me on too much.
Okay. Fair
okay.
enough.
Okay.
But I don't know what it is. I think
I think it's, see, I didn't like any words for anything until very late in my life. I'm very old.
Okay.
And it took a good 60 years before I was like comfortable with any words. And I think the way to think about it is,
you didn't speak until you were 59.
I didn't speak. I was really biding my time. Language matters. So, the
It got
best words
better.
are the ones that are just like what's the word I'm looking for? Like just gross, like dirty, like to the point.
What's your favorite word for the female genitalia?
Or anything.
Pussy.
Yeah. Pussy?
I think it's the
Favorite
best.
word of all time.
I think it's such a good word.
What's
I
your
love
favorite
that.
word of all time?
Of all time? That's honestly such a hard question. Someone's asked me this before and I don't have an answer. I don't know. What words am I obsessed with lately? What's your favorite word of all time?
I think portmanteau is actually up there for me.
That's a good one.
I heard I went to an info session recently where a guy couldn't stop saying triage.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah. Lucas, do you have a favorite?
Triage sounds like bisexual lighting looks.
What?
That's not a word.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Bisexual lighting?
The way bisexual lighting looks, that's what
What's
triage
bisexual
sounds
lighting?
like. It's
I can't keep up anymore.
It's a mix of like blue and pink and purple.
What?
Yeah.
Who came up with? I'm mad.
Wait, you've never heard of bisexual
You've never heard of
lighting?
bisexual lighting? I think you're in the closet, I think.
Oh my god.
I think it's like, I don't know, it's just like a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, a while back I retroactively like came out again. I'm like mostly gay, but then I came out again as bisexual, and then everyone just started calling me gay again and like doesn't believe me. And now I'm like, I think they're right, like because I don't know anything.
Maybe.
Is it really a thing? The lighting is bisexual?
It's just like people just call it
No,
it's dumb, obviously. Well,
Yeah.
not obviously. Not all. Okay, let's not.
You're not advocating.
Let me not step. I'll let you guys say how you feel about it. It's just a dumb thing. Like whatever. Like oh, the lighting is the bisexual color, so I guess the lighting is bisexual. Like
Oh,
was
you mean
this
the
white
color of
person
the
lighting?
flag?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Like
Oh my god, I thought it was just like people saw a color and they were like, that's bisexual.
no, it's just
No.
the lighting. It's the colors of the flag.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
like a mix of colors
Well, I
that
don't
people
see color, so.
Yeah.
That's the dark is colorblind lighting.
The lights off, colorblind lighting. Bisexual lighting. Yeah. No, wait. I was trying to think. Okay, my favorite
American
word.
flag lighting.
Oh.
That's the only lighting I have sex in.
Nice.
Yeah. Red, white, and blue.
Nice.
That's my
Nice.
nightlight. Yeah.
That's your nightlight. Mhm.
Yeah. I can't go to sleep unless I got the Star Spangled banner.
I like the insurrection lighting. That's the one that's like way too fluorescent.
Ah, okay.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. It was pretty great. I was there at an accident. I wasn't there for the for the main event. I was actually
You were just the opening act.
I was actually there. No,
You were
I
featuring.
I was there for a totally different thing. We were there. We were a much smaller riot happening for a totally different cause. That just happened. We didn't know that there
What
was
was the
also
cause?
going to be another really big one there. So we got lumped in with those guys, but
Yeah.
it was a really different thing.
So what was it?
It was a really different thing. Well, we wanted what did we want?
What do we want?
What do we
What do
want?
you want? No.
I don't have any idea. I don't remember.
I think it was something about groceries.
Something about we wanted we wanted groceries.
Wanted the cauliflower and the broccoli to put
Yeah.
in opposite ends of the supermarket.
Yes.
They hate being close to each other.
Uh-huh.
You were trying to segregate cauliflower and broccoli.
As
wouldn't
we've
use
been
those
trying
words
for
exactly.
decades.
Sorry, that's loaded language.
I wouldn't
but
use that. Yeah, I wouldn't use that word.
I don't want to disrespect your movement.
Oh, that's okay. But it was kind of a lot. It was kind of a combination of things, actually.
Okay.
It was kind of so that was like one of the things. But there was kind of a lot of different reasons that we were there. It was kind of a lot of different things.
Yeah, no, for sure. You were triaging.
Groceries and then free Joe Exotic. That's what.
Yes, that was one of the that's not really my main thing, but there was someone there who was doing that. We
Yeah.
were just kind of a ragtag crew of
You guys were like a real breakfast club.
we're a real breakfast club of different causes. Yeah.
Someone was just there, like, legalized every drug.
Legalize
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, legalize it. And you were
Legalize
like,
things.
More power. You can be.
I love
my
the
group.
idea. I love the idea of people going to a protest being like, I don't have a goal. I'm just really motivated to do something right now.
I just wanted to do something tonight. I just honestly was bored. I just wanted to get out of the house.
Yeah.
What's this for again? What's this? What are we here for?
So then you never joined the other movement because you didn't know it was happening.
Well, we were just kind of all there together at the same time. So, you know, it just so like I'm in the pictures.
Oh, okay.
But it's not really.
But you weren't credited.
We were there for a different thing.
yeah. Oh, it's such a common misconception that you were
Very-
there for the.
Yeah, everyone. You know, I lost some friends actually because they were like, April, I saw that picture. I don't think I can associate with you anymore. But I was like, no, I was there for a different thing, man. It was a different thing.
Yeah. And then they found out it was about the segregation of groceries.
It was
and
about
like,
the separating of groceries.
Did they then
so
apologize for
extreme.
their own misconceptions or no?
No, they couldn't own up to their mistakes, so we actually still don't talk.
oh my God.
We actually still don't talk.
They were like,
my
it's
God.
not my job to educate you.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
But it is their job to educate themselves, and I think that because they are listeners of this podcast, they've reached out before with their
My friends reached out to you guys.
absolutely.
did,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We cast a wide net, and
Wow.
they want to reconnect,
Wow. Okay. Are they here?
and they're here tonight.
Oh my God, John.
Yeah.
What the hell?
He's too scared to come on camera.
We don't have enough mics for him, but he's here. What the hell? How are you?
He's wearing a tinfoil hat
Oh my
and
We want
nothing
you-
else.
And nothing.
We want you back
Wait,
in the
stop.
club.
Why
April.
is he now? He's touching himself. What the hell?
Join
John,
me?
stop! That's so gross. Get out! Oh my God.
John, we'll give you a snack later. Don't worry.
See, I don't even know why I was friends with that guy in the first place.
Mainly because of his looks. Let's be honest.
It was,
I think when you first start comedy, you know, you get into these friendships with people who like are kind of questionable, and for you that was
Right.
18 years ago.
yeah,
So.
that was
Yeah.
I've been doing comedy for 18 years.
How long
Yeah.
have you actually been doing comedy?
75.
I was born 18 years ago. Also,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh
So
my God! Happy birthday!
my
Wow.
first set I did on the way out of my mom's pussy.
I thought you were about to say bussy.
My mom's.
Yes, I was born that way. They call it a B-section. And I did my first set. I was like, what's the deal with this? What's up with that? What's up? I've been getting pussy since the day I was born, man. That's what I said.
Really good. The doctors
Nice.
must
The
have
doctors
losing
lost
it.
their shit. Yeah, they were losing their minds. Yeah, and then immediately I just started doing sketches with my mom and dad.
Yeah.
And the
Umbilical
doctors-
cord attached.
Yeah, I like pretended to hang myself with the umbilical cord.
That's
I love
funny.
The
bits.
doctors didn't like that one very much. They were like, stop, you're too much, April. You're too much.
You were like, comedy has no boundaries.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can go as far as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what were the open mics like with the other babies?
Oh, it was the thing about most of those guys is they're just not that funny. Like
yeah. Oh my God, I
most
know
of
what you
them
mean.
most of them just aren't funny. Like they'll go up on stage and they'll say like goo goo gaga goo goo gaga goo gaga.
Oh,
Like,
we've
okay.
all heard that
And
one.
you guys like, oh,
literally
dude, stop
all-
doing the Korean accent.
we've
It's a
literally
little, a little past that.
We've literally all heard that one before. Like,
Yeah.
get some new material. Like, they've been doing the same jokes for months, 9 months. And yeah, so it's kind of boring, but it's fine. I came up in that scene, so I have
I
respect
see.
for them.
When
Yeah.
did you transition from the hospital to the big city?
Let's see. Not that long ago, actually. I kept going back because I was just like, I'm not really ready to take this comedy to the next level. So you know,
Absolutely.
every like Wednesday night, I'd be like, Mom, can I go back in? There's a mic. I gotta go in there. So so I did the mics in there for a long time, and then eventually I was like, I think it's time to take it to the real world, and that was like a month ago.
Wow.
So I've been doing comedy in the real world for like 3 weeks maybe.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
That's I'm just so impressed with all you've accomplished in just a month's time.
I've grown up really quickly.
And you're only 18
and
as
I'm
well.
only 18 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it like? I mean, you can't even drink a beer. You have to drink from your bottle of milk.
I don't even know what beer is. I've never even had it in my life before.
It's like milk if you left it out.
It's fermented.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And what does it do to you?
It makes your pussy very fragrant.
And you're not gay? You've never been married in your life?
Not a beer person. That's me genuinely. I'm not that much of a beer person.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's not gay.
No.
He's not gay. Okay.
Though we try, though we keep trying.
Okay.
Trial of Lucas Arnold.
Lucas Arnold, so theoretically not gay. Doesn't drink beer.
No.
Does comedy, but isn't like evil. Theater kid.
Yes.
Kissed men a lot of times.
Not all.
Is really defensive about not being gay. That's a big sign.
That is a big sign.
That's a really big sign.
Now I'm starting to get convinced.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm not gonna tell you. You do the math. You can do the math. You do the math on that one.
I need a calculator. Who's got?
You can
So
do the math.
I actually think. What did we say the B was for in the LGBT? Did we say bussy? I can't.
Yes. Yeah.
So the L is
It's for Lucas.
Yeah.
Lucas.
Yeah.
And the A is for
Lucas
April.
gets.
He's for April. G's for Gabby. Whoa.
There's only like 5 people.
Lucas
in the
gets
community.
pussy tonight in anus.
It
LGBTQIA. Oh wait, I forgot the Q. Shit.
bussy in the anus.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm very
like a Russian doll
Hey, I'm very
situation.
progressive.
Oh, your bussy in my anus.
Yeah.
Baby. Oh, your bussy feels so good in my anus. Oh, I've always wanted bussy in my anus. Every night I jack off to the thought of bussy in my anus. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, your pussy's so humongous in my anus. I'm so filled up in the anus by your pussy. Okay, all right. That's my impression of Lucas. Thank you. Thank you.
How does it feel? She took all your material.
I got just there. I was nailed.
Case closed.
Case
Oh,
closed. The lawyers
case closed.
determined.
You're going
I'm
to
gay now.
Gay.
You were sentenced to coming out of that closet.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's time.
Pussy in my
so
anus. It really does feel like a Russian doll situation. You just keep opening them and more pussies come out.
Identity is really complicated. Sometimes there are guys inside you, like
Yeah.
You don't even realize.
Multiple.
you don't even
And they're
realize
inside
it.
each other.
They don't, and they're
And they're all inside my asshole.
I
Yeah.
just heard what docking is. I was reminded
Oh.
of that.
What? Just
What a
now?
I mean, not like right. Yeah, your friend told me
Wait,
off camera.
say what you learned
Yeah.
last
Wait.
night.
What did someone tell you?
What did I learn
Oh.
last? Oh, okay. Last night, for the first time, I learned. And can you tell me if you also experienced this? You know the expression, how about them apples?
Yes.
I thought, how about them apples was like, how about them apples? Like about like balls.
So last night did you know where it's from?
So last night I was told that it was like a biblical thing, like, cause like Eve ate the apples, so it's like, how about when things don't go your way? Which I actually don't think is true either. I think my girlfriend was just fucking with me, but I don't actually know what.
Wait, I don't think that's a phrase outside of the movie that it comes from. Is it a phrase outside of
Goodwill Hunting?
Yeah, no.
Oh, it came from before Goodwill Hunting, for
really?
sure.
I thought
Absolutely.
they made that up. What the hell?
So nobody knows.
You
where
thought
it's
that
from.
was from Goodwill Hunt and never before?
Yes, I thought they made it up for the movie.
Thank you.
That's
what I thought.
Anytime someone says, "How about them apples?" they're quoting Goodwill Hunting, right?
No.
I thought they were talking about their balls.
I that's just like in my mind like a phrase that existed for like the past 200 years or something like that.
Can someone please look it
Now
up?
we need to look this up.
I swear to God, it just comes from the movie.
Oh my! About them apples.
Origin.
Okay.
Etymology.
What does it say?
Oh!
What?
First World
Originated during
War.
the First World War, when the Allies' anti-tank grenade was colloquially called a toffee apple.
Goodwill Hunting was in World War I.
Oh yeah.
He said it all the way back then.
Yeah.
This was
Minnie
when-
Driver's jaw is an allegory for the trench.
Wow.
Yeah,
She
Ben
was
Affleck
driving
actually
tanks and
fought
shit.
in the First World War.
Nice.
Yeah. The
Nice.
First World War, people don't know, but it was Boston versus the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
That's what the liberal media doesn't want you to know.
There's a lot they don't want you to know.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what were you saying a second ago that you learned recently?
Oh yeah. That you thought that apples in the phrase was referring to
was
testicles.
referring to balls.
No. Before that, what were you saying?
I learned that it wasn't.
No, you learned something else. You learned what were you saying?
I've forgotten.
I was gonna ask you what you thought it. I don't remember.
What I thought it meant?
Oh, docking.
Oh, docking.
Yeah, docking.
Yes.
I learned what
Tell me about docking.
That's when the foreskin.
Do you want me to explain?
No, I want Gabby to explain.
Okay, no.
That I become quite a prude when I explain these things. That's when the man's pee-pees touch, and then one of them puts their foreskin over the other ones, like a little dock.
That's so true.
Like charging your iPhone.
Yeah.
That's
charging your dick.
Charging.
So
That's
true.
how dicks charge.
Yeah.
It's
When they
true.
get low on juice, you need a close friend.
Yeah.
To
charge you up.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, in the Twilight.
Wait, who told you that? How did you just learn this?
Oh, I think it was Aaron actually who was like, "Do you know about docking?"
Do you know about docking? I'm always cold asking people, "Do you know about docking?" Do you know about that?
He just asked me.
Ask your grad school class. Yeah.
I will not be doing. They already think I'm so weird. I will not be doing that.
I'll ask.
Yeah.
You'll ask my
Turn up
grad
in class.
school
Yeah.
cohort.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Would you just go up to someone and cold ask on the street, like, "Do you know what docking is?"
That would be a good Billy on the
That'd
street
be,
thing.
Yeah, that's a cool like man on the street type situation.
Yeah.
I wish man on the streets were more invasive.
I've asked my students really random things. I teach, so and
Wait, what age group?
college.
College.
You're a
and
prof?
I'm a grad student who teaches. Yeah, I'm teaching
Teaches undergrad.
undergrad students
Whoa, that's sick. What subject?
writing.
Okay.
Right now.
Writing
This is
what?
freshman writing. They're all in their first. We're almost done with the semester. They're all in their first. This is their first college course. Their first semester of college.
Wow.
But I love to ask them like if they know things or if they know about things. Just because I'm curious, so, like what they know and don't know. So like we read the Metamorphosis, and I was like, have any of you guys? How many of you have read this? And most of them hadn't read it. And then I was like, do any of you know when I decided to teach that? And I was almost like, no, I can't do it. It's too much of a meme, like at this point. But I decided to teach it. And then every time I see like that picture of the bug, like I just think of the memes.
Yeah.
But I asked my students, I was like, do any of you recognize this image at all? And they were like, no, none of them did. This is like a class of like 50, like between two classes I teach two, so like between 50 students, like 50 like 18 and 19-year-olds, none of them recognize this image at all.
Huh.
Whoa.
I guess none of them have ever been on the internet at all. But so then I was I was like, wow, maybe like this like niche little Twitter, maybe I don't know.
Maybe
That is
Twitter's not the
interesting.
world.
Maybe Twitter is not the whole world. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Let's not blaspheme in my
Wow.
home. Okay.
Yeah.
No, excuse me. Your home. I forgot. We
Yeah,
moved
let's
our
not
recording
blaspheme
setup to
your
your
Every
place.
home I'm in is my home.
Yeah.
You know, when I got off Twitter, I was pretty
You got off
impressed.
Twitter?
I did get off Twitter.
Why?
Twitter got off you, I think, more.
Twitter
Twitter
got
gets
off
me
me.
off,
I've
am I right?
spoken about it on the podcast so many times, and I'll tell you offline. But I got canceled for like a pretty stupid joke.
It was
You're
a pretty good
canceled?
joke. Yeah.
You're canceled?
Oh my god, it was so weird.
Oh my god.
How cool do you feel to be in the same room as someone who got canceled?
I would never have come on the pod if I had known that you were canceled.
I was super canceled.
What were you canceled for?
I'll tell you after.
Everyone
Just being
knows,
too hot,
Everyone
that's
but
what it
me
is.
knows. Okay.
Everyone
Everyone but
what's
me
interesting
knows.
is I actually think a lot of people don't know, which is nice because
Yep.
you know, I when I do comedy in person, I don't think people know me from that experience.
Oh,
Whereas,
but
like,
online people know that you got canceled?
no, like Korean teenagers, no. But I think they've forgotten about it by now.
I want to do a show and I want to run a show, put you on it, and then introduce you by saying, "Please welcome to the stage one of the all-time canceled comedians." So you've heard of Louis C.K. You've heard of
Aziz.
all the other guys. Now please welcome to the stage someone who gives them all a run for their money, honestly.
With my sex crimes.
Yeah.
With her crazy sex crimes.
Yeah, I'll just go up and detail the crimes. I'll just
Yeah.
confess
That'd be
to
a
the
good
crimes.
set.
It would be good. You know what's interesting is I think like
And then you just like sue me. Like,
comedy is something so weird because people can do that. They can go on stage and be like, "Here are all my crimes," and everyone will be like, "Were they joking?"
That's so true.
Yeah, like Chris was saying, she was talking about our friend who's another trans comic was talking about the Dave Chappelle special, and she was like, "I feel like he could kill a trans woman on stage, and someone would call me and be like, did he go too far?"
Honestly, no, that'd be really funny.
Would you volunteer?
I would love to be that woman. Yeah. I would love to be that woman. Yeah.
I feel like you guys would have a fun rapport.
I
Before
think
Yeah.
that'd be cool. Honestly,
You
me
get
and
a
Dave
credit in
Chappelle
the
would
stand-up
have some
special.
Cool rapport. Yeah, I think we would have some cool rapport. I would like to meet Dave Chappelle.
yeah. Well, what would be your first word of admiration?
First word of admiration.
First word of admiration? Like, what was the first thing that comes to mind upon meeting him?
Dave,
Would all words flood out of your
Dave,
mind?
I love what you've done for the transgender community. You've done some really incredible work, honestly. That's what I would tell him. That's what I would say.
I still think J.K. Rowling is the worst turf. Like, Dave Chappelle is bad, but I think J.K. Rowling is so arbitrary.
It's crazy that they're married.
It is.
Yeah.
It is crazy, and I didn't know that until I officiated their wedding.
Yeah.
Oh,
He voiced
you were
Dobby.
there?
Yeah.
You were there?
He was the voice of Dobby. Dobby had that sad monologue, but it was in the voice of Dave Chappelle.
Chappelle voiced
Harry
Dobby.
Potter freed Dobby. How can Dobby ever repay? I can't even do him.
Yeah, but I did officiate the wedding, and until then, I didn't even know they were getting married. But I was like, love is love, you know?
Love,
Yeah.
love is love.
Yeah.
Except, I mean, is it? I've seen two people in love.
Sometimes it's hate. Maybe
Yeah.
for you and your wife, it's not love.
Oh no, that's love. She asked for it.
That's
Yeah.
love? Okay.
With what
She
she's
was-
wearing,
she
come
was
on.
asking for
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not love, it's prop comedy.
Come on.
So true.
Yeah.
Love is comedy.
Yeah.
You know?
Love is comedy.
Love is comedy minus time.
So
Mm.
that makes total sense to me. I understand it. That's
Yeah.
really good advice.
Yes, and.
Yes, yes, and honestly though, okay, I know yes and has been one of the like, you know, first rules of like comedy and improv or whatever for a really long time. But that's why, as an innovator, I think that sometimes the funniest thing you can do is just shut something down.
I agree.
Just say no. Sorry.
100%.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Did you ever do improv?
No.
You're doing it right now. You're shutting me down. You're doing it right now.
And it's so funny. And it's so funny.
It is really funny.
I did improv for one day and I did that move and they kicked me out. They said we're telling all of the improv communities across the world not to let you back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but then you could easily just put on a cute little mustache and then just be like, yeah, I'm April Clark. I'm not April Clark.
That's so true.
I just sneezed at the idea of a April Clark.
If I put on a mustache, they would not recognize me.
Yeah, no.
They wouldn't recognize me. No
Kinda
one,
I
like a
definitely
Hannah
wouldn't.
Montana
no one
situation.
expects a transgender lady with a mustache. No one expects that.
Yeah.
You are defying expectations around the world.
Literally so true. So
When
That's
you-
why you're an innovator, is because you
yeah.
popularized the fake mustache on the trans lady.
I actually popularized the fake mustache in general. That was my invention. I was the first guy to be like, what if a fake mustache? What if we did that?
So, like at all those weddings, you know those okay.
Are you talking about
What?
the like fake mustache?
Were they
trend?
like
Yeah,
going
I-
like
the, like-
photo booth, like a
the,
little
like-
fake mustache? Ooh.
Of course,
Yeah.
I'm talking about it. 'Cause
Look
they do
at me.
they do it on this season of The Bachelorette. It drives me crazy. You know, on The Bachelorette, where they have like this is what's they did this in Katie's season, so you'll remember when they do fake weddings. Lucas, this is
Okay.
so sick. They
Okay.
do dates on The Bachelor. and
That's
Bachelorette.
disgusting. Gross.
It's so-
dates.
They go on
Ew.
dates, which is
Gay.
horrible.
No.
Because
Ew.
they it's very gay.
It's very gay.
And they should wait until they're married and then divorced to go on a date.
Mm.
But they'll do this thing where they like it's like their second date ever, or potentially their second time talking to each other.
Okay.
And they'll be like, all right, put on a wedding dress, and he's gonna put on a tux, and you're gonna write vows to each other.
What?
Honestly, I think that's so cool. I think that's so funny.
Would you do that on a first date?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The best first dates are like crazy and memorable. Like something really like you just have to be crazy.
Yeah.
Do you
Like
have a favorite first date?
That was I was about
a
to ask.
favorite first date. Well, yeah, we were on a plane together. And we
Hijacking
Have you heard
it.
of 9/11?
I'm familiar. I've heard of this.
It was kind of it was like that.
Okay.
Except we actually did it to a very not a skyscraper. We did it on just like some suburban house. A residential like house.
It's cool that those places
that was
are
a
getting
really good
representation.
date. Yeah, that was a
awesome.
really good date.
Oh,
Did you guys meet on the plane, or
I love
did you just-
diversity of crash site.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we didn't meet on the plane actually. But we met on Christian Mingle. So
Yeah, in the NICU and the baby version.
this is I feel
Mingle
like I
Jr.
should say this podcast is sponsored by Christian Mingle, so we do like
Yeah.
that's why we keep mentioning it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we met on Christian Mingle. And she was like, I'm really repressed and Christian, and my parents said that it's against God to take a plane. And so I was like, well, we should take one. Let's do it. So first date we went on a plane, and it just kind of you know how it is. You know how
You
it
guys
goes.
just get crazy. You're
Sometimes
talking,
Yeah.
things
getting
just
to
get
know each
crazy.
other.
You know how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is so cool. So was there anyone in that? Were there any casualties?
Yeah. I mean, like a few, like a couple,
Okay.
Yeah.
like a couple.
Yeah.
Let's not get into details of it.
It's
So
not
what? Some
really
people died.
It's not
That's
really
fine.
important. I feel like you're not really focusing on the cool part of it.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not focusing on the positive.
You're kind of
yeah.
detracted. You're kind of looking away from the cool part.
So you guys, your relationship has lasted.
There was no second date.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I'm being a real negative Nelly.
Yeah.
It was about the moment. It
It
was
was-
about the fling.
Yeah,
There
that's
was-
what
there was
matters. It doesn't
no
matter
second
what
date.
happens afterwards. It's just like, hey, we were in the moment, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Doesn't
That's why
matter.
that's why I also did a similar thing.
What'd you do?
Ever heard of the Titanic?
You did that?
We cosplayed.
Who did this?
Whoopsie. Oops.
We cosplayed as icebergs and we scared people on a life raft.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Was it
Peekaboo.
cold?
Yeah. What? Sorry.
Was it cold?
No, this was in the Bahamas. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. That's why we went as icebergs to get the extra dumb ones to believe we're real.
Right.
I can't stop thinking about a guy who like watches Titanic and like turns it off before the end and just goes around thinking it's just a cute movie for his whole life.
That was me when I was 11.
That was you. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I was thinking about the Titanic the other day, the movie, not the crash, and I was like,
I prefer the book. Yeah.
the graphic novel.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, isn't it crazy that like we all know what happens, and yet like there's a moment in the movie when you're watching it where you're like, maybe it'll be fine.
Maybe it will be.
Every time I watch it, I think, oh, I hope this works out. Yeah, I always think, I hope
But
it
isn't
ends
that
different.
a fucking weird effect, like psychologically in our brains? Like we watch something where we know the end is gonna. We've maybe seen a million times where we know the end is gonna be bad, but then it's like you're watching it, you're like, maybe the boat won't sink.
I think it just means we're all really dumb. I just think it means we're all just like,
Speak for yourself.
Have you guys seen the Robert Pattinson 9/11 movie?
Yes.
no,
You haven't?
no.
Oh, you should watch it.
There's a Robert Pattinson 9/11
Well,
movie?
I guess I kind of just spoiled it for you. Low key. The premise,
Does he die, or?
The premise of the movie is it's
Oh,
like,
is he a firefighter and he's trapped under something, or?
No, it's just it's like a really basic romance film for the whole movie.
Okay.
It's just a regular romance between Robert Pattinson and some girl, and then at the very end of the movie, he like happens to be in the Twin Towers when 9/11 happens, and it's like a big twist that at the end of the movie, all of a sudden they show like the date, and it's September 11th. 2000.
Yeah, it's because Rob Pattinson
Yep.
has a little sister in it who has like ADHD, and
Uh-huh.
she's like writing in class or like doing something else. The teacher's like, focus up, Caroline. And she's like, I'm sorry. And then she looks at the board and it says September 11th, 2001.
And then he
Oh
just,
my
so
God.
so,
That sounds very heavy-handed.
and then he dies.
Oh.
I think
Yeah.
it's incredible. I will say I watched it because I was like, I watched it with some friends because we were like, this is gonna be so dumb, and like we'd all heard of it but hadn't watched it. And then I still it made me cry. I'm
Aw.
not immune to 9/11 propaganda, apparently.
It made me cry as well.
Also, the craziest thing about that movie is that it came out before 9/11.
that is
Whoa.
so
It
crazy.
came
Yeah.
out in like 98.
Yeah. I
God
know.
damn.
It's really insane.
It's really weird.
When
that
Robert Pattinson was like, what, 12 or? Yeah.
Yeah.
and the girl who was his love interest was like 38. So it was kind of weird.
That's kind of
that
hot.
That's my
It was
kink.
super
Yeah.
hot.
That's kinda,
Yeah.
that's
Like,
kinda hot.
what's that new movie?
Oh,
Licorice
I
Pizza?
watched that the
Oh.
other night.
Oh,
How
what'd
is
you
it?
think?
It was really good. I just wish there had been more pedophilia. Like, honestly, they looked too close. Like, it's not a pedophile movie because, like, when you watch them on screen together, like, they just look the same age. It's fine. Like,
Wait,
Yeah.
how old are their ages?
they're in the movie. They're supposed to be like 15 and 25, and then
Whoa.
but it's over, and then it's over like 3 years.
Yeah.
So he ends up being it's like 18 and 28
And
at the end or
28,
something.
yeah.
Oh my God.
But they don't. It's not like they're fucking the whole time.
They don't even kiss.
They're actually
until the very
they
end.
don't even kiss until like the very end. So like the whole time
Oh.
he's just like hitting on her, and she's like,
Okay.
"Wait, have you seen it?"
I have, yeah.
Oh, you
Did you see?
it.
Wait,
Okay.
did you see Crazy Stupid Love?
No.
Okay, you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like there's like a lot of like love and there's a love mess
The
that
love
happens.
is so crazy.
The love
and
is so
stupid.
crazy. Love wins. But there's like there's this babysitter who babysits Steve Carell's kid.
It's
And-
Steve Carell.
He babysits
She
Steve Carell.
babysits Steve Carell. He can't be left
I've been
alone.
hired to babysit Steve Carell.
Well, I'm imagining like, what if you actually just hired a babysitter just to babysit you?
Oh my god.
Just to be like, I can't be left
I
alone.
can't be alone. You have to come over and babysit me. So what you've got to know about the person I'm gonna have you babysit is that
It's the person you're looking at.
It's me, actually.
Yeah.
I can't be trusted to be alone.
I work at IBM. I can't use a toaster though.
Wait, can you drop me off at work and pick me up and with a snack?
Little pacifier in your
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Can you tuck me in? Yeah.
No.
Can you read me the Very Hungry Cat? Anyway, okay, so back to the movie. So Steve Carell's kid, who's like 11, like he's quite young, but and so he's in love with the babysitter, and the babysitter is in love with Steve Carell. Babysitter takes a bunch of like nudes to give to Steve Carell to try to entice him, and it never works out. And at the end
It's
of the
such a
movie,
terrible way to seduce
I know.
someone.
The fact also that it's before phones.
Yeah.
This movie was made in the 70s.
Nice.
so
Exactly.
It's before phones, so the I actually think she literally prints like digital pictures.
yeah, no, she has like printouts. It's like
Okay, that's kind of cool and hot, actually.
Yeah.
That's
If
kinda
someone
cool.
Yeah.
gave you like digital photos, like printed out like Walgreens of nudes,
That's
no, wait, please let it be like emailed, and then you see like the email address right at the top. You see it all.
Yes.
like
Very
the full email is
That's
printed
very,
out.
That's
Yeah.
very, very, yeah. They printed emails with the nudes and then they emailed them to themselves. Yeah.
And they're like really small as well. No, but at the
That'd
end
be
of the
so funny.
yeah, but at
That'd
the
be
end
really
of the movie, the babysitter just gives the photos to this kid. Yeah,
Wow.
just to like, hey, I know that you're into me. I want these to be put to some good use. Here you go. It's really weird.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That ever happened to
my
you?
Goodness. Well, yeah, we've all given nudes to a kid a couple times.
Sure, of course
Yeah.
we have. Yeah.
When in Rome. Yeah.
When in Rome, that's fine. Yeah.
So when you were in Rome, that's when it happened.
When I was
Yeah.
in Rome,
When you were in
some
Rome.
Romans were doing it,
Mhm.
so it just happened.
Yeah, and they were like, "Hey, we're in April Clark's house. This is
We're in April.
Is what
when
they
in
do.
April's house,
give nudes to
Give nudes
kids."
to
give
Kids.
nudes to children.
You know what the dumbest thing is? I used to think I knew Rome was a real place, but I thought Romans only pertained to like the empire.
What? I'm so. Wait. Okay. So like.
I thought
So Rome is a place, but only within the span of the Roman Empire were they called Romans. Is that what you're saying?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what so when people were like, when in Rome, do what the Romans do, and I was like,
Oh, so like gladiator fight? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking like the Romans were like a medieval type of person, but Rome is like a real place. You know what I mean? It took me a really long time to realize I'm not the brightest little bulb in the shed, in this here shed.
Bulb in the shed. Just a loose bulb
Yeah.
rolling around the floor
I think
with the twine.
that might be a Nate. You know Nate Walsky?
No, I don't know
That
Nate
might be
Walsky.
something. He's an open mic comedian, nice guy.
Okay.
And I think he says like, I'm not the brightest bulb in this here shed, and I think it got stuck in my head somehow.
One of my favorite ones is Theo Vaughn, who said, "Hey, I'm not one of the smartest bowls in the bowl drawer."
So
Yeah.
true.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah,
So true. I'm the smartest bowl in the bowl drawer though, so I can't relate to that.
I see
Yeah.
that. I see
That's
that
where you
for
got your degree, in the
That's
drawer.
where I got- I
How does it
graduated.
feel to be the smartest bowl in the bowl drawer?
Honestly, it just feels. I'm gonna say some other smart bowls have said like, oh, it doesn't feel. It feels really good. I'm telling you, it feels really good.
I'm glad you're.
I'm a little
admitting it.
underwhelmed by the fact that you are. I want to see. I want to see you like challenge other drawers, best warriors.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm unconvinced of your expertise.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Someone I used to say. I feel like people say this, but like also like I'm not the sharpest tool in the crayon box or whatever, or not this or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, I've heard not the sharpest crayon
In the toolbox.
in the. I've heard not the sharpest knife in your mom.
I'm not the sharpest gerbil in the Richard
good.
Gere.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm not the hugest cock in the orgy,
I'm not.
but I'm a pretty big one.
I'm not the hugest bussy in the anus.
So true. So true.
Just thinking about
So
pussy
true.
in the anus.
Yeah.
Pussy in the anus. Pussy in the anus.
It's got rhythm.
It does. It
It's
could be
got
a
rhythm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not the hugest cock.
I'm not the biggest gun in the school.
Oh my god.
I'm not the biggest bullet
But
in
I'm
this
the
theater.
only one we got. Yeah.
Oh my god. Did you grow up like having the like post 9/11 with the drills you had to do where you like ducked under the table?
I
Yeah.
never did those.
Oh,
Really?
we did. Yeah.
Yeah. And I grew up
so
here. Yeah.
If you're ever in a school shooting, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
When Lucas tries to go to schools to pick up kids, he's gonna be completely screwed. If he
Nice.
I am so screwed.
Nice.
And not in a good way.
You're
Whoa.
fucked.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hey.
Yeah.
I.
Whoa.
Oh.
So you never did those?
I did those.
You did?
Yeah.
I did those drills.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did all those drills.
Were you good at the drills?
I always was so good at them. If there was a school shooter in my proximity, I would not get shot.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I wouldn't get shot.
It's funny you always won those. Like
I always.
It's also
won.
surprising that none of the other kids survived as well. That you were the only one.
There were some kids who like didn't even survive the drill. Like they were so bad at it, they straight up died. Like they got shot somehow in a school shooter.
and there were no
drill.
guns. It's
There
like,
were
ow.
literally no guns. So I don't understand. Like I was like, whoa, like you're bleeding. How did this happen? What the hell?
It feels like a survival of the fittest.
That's
situation.
yes and.
Yeah.
That is the
Yes
spirit
and,
of yes and right
Yeah.
there.
I want to hear your guys' opinion on this because I don't know why I was reminded of it, and then we'll go to listener submissions. When I was in Hebrew school, there were these two kids.
What were you doing there? Like shooting it up?
Yeah.
When I was shooting up the Hebrew school
Yeah.
at 8 years old, there were these two kids who used.
You were a prodigy. Wow.
I
Sorry.
was a shooter. I was a school shooter prodigy.
Yeah.
Baby Einstein
Could have gone
taught me.
Olympic, but
Remember that Baby Einstein video that was like, how to be a good school shooter? Like I like rock.
I've never.
that was a
seen
Schoolhouse
one.
Rock video from the 70s. How to be a good.
Oh, excuse me. I'm mixing it up.
This is how a kid becomes radicalized into a school shooter.
Wow, I've never heard this song
This
before.
is how
Yep.
it is.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're making this up on the spot.
Well,
But anyways,
well,
please,
clearly you don't know
please.
any better. So these two kids in my Hebrew school, they used to pretend to fuck each other. Like they would.
Oh, they wouldn't actually fuck.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't actually fuck. They would go under a table
Okay.
as if they were doing a drill, and then they would like scream and yell and be like, I'm the boy and you're the girl. But they would do it in such a way
That's
where
what sex is like for me. I'm the boy. I'm the boy. It's just like that.
they would but do you do like that? Do you do it in such a way where like if someone comes in, you like get louder? Because that's what they would do.
If someone comes, right?
If
because
someone comes,
you need
get
an
loud.
audience. You need an audience. Gender is, no one has a gender in a vacuum. So you need an audience. You got to say it even louder. Like, I'm the girl today. You need, so I understand that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I get where that's coming from, but that's what they would do.
That's what they would do. And one time they did it in the synagogue, like right before a service began.
Oh my God.
Well, we were at the end of
Whoa.
every Hebrew school class, we would have like a mini service in the synagogue.
Okay.
There was like a Hebrew school place, and then like right next to it was the synagogue. And when the like guy with the guitar would like usher himself in, these two kids like under the, I guess in a Christian church they'd be called pews, but I don't think they're called pews in Judaism. Under the benches.
Yeah.
And-
In Judaism, they're poives. Hey!
Wow.
But they would
got 'em.
scream like, put it
Yo.
in, and then the rabbi got them in a lot of trouble. So
Oh.
yeah, so
Wow.
I was reminded of that.
Couldn't
'cause
use lube on the Sabbath.
That's what they
Wow.
say in the Ten Commandments. They're like, do not use lube.
Do not
Exactly.
use lube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why Jews are always chafing.
Wow.
Ah.
Yeah,
Which of the deities do you worship?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know him.
No.
You
friend
would.
of yours?
Huh?
Friend of yours?
Yeah, he's a friend, just some guy.
Could he be a friend of ours or
Yeah.
no?
Do you want me to introduce you?
I would love
Can you
this.
look
It's
it
kind of a whole, there's like classes you can take to get into it. Like,
Okay.
I'll set you
Okay.
up. Yeah, I'll send you some information.
Is
Cool.
it like an MLM? You kind of like sign people up, and then we sign people
It's
up.
L. Ron Hubbard.
I wouldn't call it that per se.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not a pyramid scheme.
okay.
It's
Okay.
not.
It's about being your own boss.
It's not a pyramid scheme.
It's about being your own girl boss.
It's about no, we're explicitly anti-capitalist. It's about seizing the means of your own production. Actually, is what we do.
What does each member produce?
Oh,
Piss.
goods,
stuff,
services.
services. Yeah.
That
Alright.
is as elaborate.
I'll
as-
introduce you.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank
Cool.
you.
I'll
Thank you.
introduce
Appreciate it.
If you're
I
looking
I
for-
feel blessed already.
Yeah.
I do indeed. Shall we get into listener submissions?
Yeah, April, this is where you give
Advice.
Advice.
We need your wisdom.
I didn't know the structure of
From
this
your
podcast
18
at all.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, from your
In my
18 years
of life.
of life and wisdom, we need some help.
It's sometimes not advice. It's sometimes we just make commentary.
Okay.
Sometimes they literally just have like stories, a little bit of gossip they want to share, and they just want us to like go, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
Someone said, okay, so as of the time I'm writing this, November 2021, I have just returned home from a Model UN meeting. For those of you who don't know what it is, you basically go and debate topics
Who doesn't know? Let's
based
be
on
honest.
the, yeah, come on, who's dumb who listens to this?
You invented
based-
it.
Yeah,
true.
April invented
I
Model
actually
UN.
invented Model UN. Yeah.
It was before the real UN came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Based on the subject you pick, you represent a country of the world. You have to debate these topics based on how your country feels. Anyways, I was representing the country of Australia. On day one, when all the other people were walking in, I saw one guy that stood out to me. He had dark curly hair and green eyes, and that's my only weakness in the world.
Dark curly hair and green eyes. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's this is eugenics at work.
Mm.
Long story short, we get to talking, but I find out he's a senior, and I'm just kind of there to flirt. He asks me to lunch, and when I tell him I can't go, he passes the chair, a person in charge, so like the person at the dais of Model UN, a note during my speech that says, "Will you go out to dinner with me?" And he read it in front of a room of 27 high schoolers.
Whoa.
The only thing I said was, "This delegate is not answering this question right now. I now yield my time to the chair." And I sat down. Thoughts?
Whoa. So this person who wrote in shut that dude down?
Yeah.
Wait, but they thought that he was hot.
Yeah.
Why did they shut
I'm
him
very-
down?
I'm lost.
I think they are younger than the person who asked them out. And
Is this college or high school?
This is high
high
school.
school.
You guys have high school listeners writing in for advice on this show?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
And we
god.
Oh, sometimes middle school.
We are the most qualified to
my
give advice, I
God.
think.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, and I've been talking about school shootings and gay sex.
That's
Those are,
what
I
we
guess,
talk about all the
those
time.
Yeah,
are some
all the
classic
time.
high school things, actually, though. So
Yeah.
I guess that's actually fine.
Yeah.
Comedians listen to this too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
None of my loved ones, but comedians do.
What advice
Yeah.
does this person need?
I think
Your mom listens. Yeah, as well.
she doesn't listen anymore. What?
Oh,
she
no?
Got,
Oh, okay.
She got sick of it. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the situation?
I think it will. No, you go first.
How far apart could they be? At most, it's like what? They're like
At most 3 years.
15 and 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, what's the go out to whatever? That's fine.
Maybe this person thought he'd like want to sleep with her or something, but she or they or he can just set boundaries.
I'm imagining a man. This is a gay couple.
Okay.
It's a gay couple. Well, they're not together. This is a gay interaction.
It's just like a call me by your name thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and see, that's hot as hell.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, oh no, this guy wants to sleep with me. Oh no, okay, obviously.
Do you imagine this person as like Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is Tim. So
I'm
Timothy.
imagining Army Hammer
So
as
Timothy
well.
is shutting it down, and Army Hammer is like, "Will you please go out to dinner with me? Will you please go out to dinner with me? Just say yes. Just go. It's fine. If you
Yeah.
think he's hot and you want to, then if you don't want to go, then don't go.
You look delicious. I mean, beautiful. Anyway, just come out to
If
dinner.
you
Yeah.
don't, yeah. If you don't want to, if you don't want to go, then don't go. If you do
What's the
wanna
worst
go,
that
then go.
happens? He eats you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Nothing bad.
And
has
that's
ever
the
happened
dream
on a
anyway.
date.
What do you
Like-
think of Army Hammer being a cannibal? I think it's not good.
Oh well, did he do anything else, or is he just a cannibal? I don't know.
No, he did.
Oh no, he
other
also
things.
did some movies.
Yeah, he's also a known actor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, not a fan of his acting, but a big fan of the cannibalism. I think the acting, the cannibalism, nice.
His acting is pretty wooden, actually. I
Nice.
think he's a terrible actor.
I mean, honestly, like, okay, I feel, I can't remember. This is from a while ago, but I remember when those messages came out. I remember reading them and being
Yeah.
like, okay, these are kind of sexy, actually.
I
like-
thought that too, and then it turned out there were like worse messages.
Yeah.
And there
I'm
was
pretty
also
sure
like,
that's what
there was
happened,
apparently
yeah.
also stories of him like being actually physically violent with
Yeah.
people, and
Right.
that's I
Okay,
think.
so let me
yeah.
just say, being physically violent to people who don't want you to be physically violent to them, I'm gonna
Great.
come out of the closet as thinking that's bad.
You're very brave.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Sending someone really sexy with it messages about how you're so obsessed with them you want to like literally consume them, that's so sexy
Yes.
to me.
No, I agree.
So, you know, there's the sexy messages, love it. The actual like assaults and stuff, take it or leave it. Keep it or leave it. Whatever. I don't know. What's fine.
Yeah.
Lukewarm on the subject.
Lukewarm
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
I wish these two get too far. You crossed the line, man. You crossed the line.
So I guess our message to this listener is go out with this person unless they want to eat you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless they're like gonna do physical violence to you, then like whatever, go.
Yeah,
Have fun.
exactly.
All right.
You're young still.
Next submission.
Let's do the next one. Okay, I got it.
Sorry, for some reason, like these aren't turning, so you have to just like read. Is that why?
Yeah, I just turned off the, like the turn lock feature. Gabby had no idea she had it on this whole time.
The what? Oh, so
Yeah.
that it wouldn't. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Anyway, here is our next submission. Half of my gay awakening was the Totinos with Kristen Stewart SNL skit. The other half was watching Lily Rabe, Lily Rabe and Sarah Paulson in American Horror Story.
This guy thought those girls were so ugly. He was like, "I'm
I'm
never
s-
sleeping with a woman again. I can only be with men from now on."
Yeah.
Damn.
Wouldn't it be funny if it
What a
was like
burn.
not that written at all? It was just my own confession. This is straight off the dome, baby.
All of the episodes were like, occasionally we'll get listeners write in like, "Hey, I think I might be bisexual, but I don't know." That's all Lucas writing in,
No.
Oh yeah.
and then he answers it as if it's like, "Hey, man, be yourself." It's okay.
Yeah, I would tell this a friend of
It
mine.
gets
Yeah.
better. It gets better.
gets better.
It gets
Exactly.
better. The sex, no, but the rest of it, yes.
Unless you're in the closet, then the
sex
sex is great.
No, the
Yeah.
sex, it's the best it'll ever be right
Absolutely.
now.
Yeah.
In the closet, but everything else does get better.
Yeah. Do you think sex is underwhelming in general?
No. I love sex.
Okay.
That's-
Do you think sex
that's
is
an
underrated?
earnest
I
answer.
love, I
I
love
think
sex,
sex is
as well,
fun.
but I think that when I first started having sex, maybe it just wasn't good sex or something, but I was like, everyone described this to me as if it was going to be like earth-shattering, and it's just good. You know?
I think
Mm,
that's kind of the fun of it. Is it's just like dirty and gross and like
yeah.
like
I'm turned on by the mundanity of it.
yeah. There's something.
I do
It's
my
so
taxes after.
it's so intimate and beautiful and gross. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's like everyone was like, it's better than food, and then I feel like every time I have sex, I like want to eat food after, and it's like because both things to me are
I
really
think you
good.
just tired yourself out and you're hungry after.
Sex is better than food. I don't.
It's not better.
These are very different things.
Yeah.
This is
They're both biological needs.
Mm.
not to me
What don't you need? Food.
What?
either. I don't need either. I eat because I'm a woman of culture, and I have sex because
Because you're not.
because I can.
So you only eat like tapas,
Yeah.
cultured food.
Cultured food. Uh-huh.
What-
Caviar.
Mm-hmm.
what
But then
else?
you fuck the caviar can.
Yeah. Also, frozen pizzas. Anything I could make in the microwave.
Mm.
You know, piece of shit culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Wait,
No,
was,
I
there,
like-
was
I-
there a question for that?
no,
game?
that was
No,
just
that
like
was-
that was just someone sharing their gay awakening.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I still
Cool.
haven't seen that Totino sketch. I have not seen that.
Oh, we gotta watch it after
We'll
this.
watch it.
Someone else says, and this I can't.
Do you want me to
tell if
read
is
this,
for
or-
advice?
Okay.
Yeah, you can read it
Okay.
if you can read.
No, let's find out. Hi, my name is Evan. I am a sophomore in the state of Indiana. My mom is
High
considered.
school
This
sophomore.
guy doxing himself. What the
Yeah.
hell? Okay.
April's gonna come to your house.
Why don't you tell us your address and social too, dude?
My mom is considered a deer magnet. Hot. She has hit at least 10 deer in her life. She's almost 40.
Oh, I thought a deer was like a type of person or something. I was like, what does that mean?
Like a
Oh,
new
that's like
Grindr
there's
trope.
like there's
Right.
bear, there's
Right,
otter,
like,
there's
my mom is a deer magnet. She
Yeah.
uses like long like leave men to like
Yeah.
to, like okay whatever and yeah.
Wait, pause a little bit. So like there are all these like terms in like gay men culture. Are there similar ones for in lesbian culture of like how to describe different like body types and stuff?
Yeah, there is. So there's one called there's
Sex-
one I belong to, stupid bitch.
Nice.
Okay.
I was gonna say yeah. There's like sexy as fuck. There's like sexy but annoying. There's like cool but not that hot but really funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are some of the all-time ones. Yeah.
There's hot with bad opinions.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. There's like I mean there's just dyke.
Yeah.
There's dyke lesbians and straight lesbians.
And then there's
normal,
straight dykes.
There's weird.
yeah, there's weird.
There's
Some
weird.
of us just belong to the weird.
There's silly,
kooky.
wacky,
Yeah.
quirky, quirked up.
Jewish.
Yeah. It's one of
Yeah.
the all-time. Yeah.
One of the all-time ones. And then if we're talking like other tropes that are more like kind of similar to the ones on Grindr, there's jaguar, which is
yeah.
when your body's like a car.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's also evil.
Yes.
And good, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
What do you identify as? Good.
Probably evil.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably evil.
I was gonna say AI.
Well, what are you, Gabby?
Jaguar.
And what am I?
Nice. Huh?
Gay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get back to the submission. So, all right, so mom has hit at least 10 deer in her life. She's almost 40.
What if it is a type of guy? And she
What
just
if
keeps
it-
hitting guys with her car?
Oh my god.
Or they're just hiding it. It's like I hit at least 10 deer.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the stories she has told me is she was driving down the freeway one day. She was roughly in her late teens. She hit a deer and continued on until her car broke down and she got picked up. Later that day, my grandmother is at work and one of her clients mentions a deer. She asked him to say what he said again. The deer my mom hit got stuck on one of those green overhead signs. I'm still
Whoa!
curious how they got the deer
Whoa!
down and what they did
Whoa!
with it afterwards. Probably treated it like roadkill. This story will stay with me for the rest of my life and I will never forget it. So wait.
Whoa.
So mom hit the deer in her teens and it got catapulted in up to one of the green signs.
That's so impressive.
That's
That's like a trick shot.
yeah.
What the hell?
The alley oop.
Damn.
Yeah. Top 10 assists of all time.
Damn. Wow. Nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I have
That's
to say.
fucking gnarly.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can only assume, okay, I don't know how to drive, but I can only assume this person's mom is like a bad driver.
Or a very good driver.
Ooh.
You don't do shit like that on accident. You know exactly what you're doing.
That's true.
Damn.
So you think this person's mom is a deer murderer?
What if she's like a secret artist and she's trying to like paint a collage of deer carcasses on the green over road signs?
That's crazy. That's so cool.
She's like the Jackson Pollock, but
Does
with
it
her
run
car.
in the I'd be so. Does it run in the family? Has this person ever hit a deer? I want to know.
What a weird trait to inherit.
It's the superpower they're gonna unlock.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like like Lamarckianism.
Yes.
You familiar?
I do not know this.
You know
Like
about this?
shitty evolution.
I need you to explain.
Yeah, it's that shitty evolution thing. Like
It's
wait,
true. I believe in that. I don't believe in evolution. I believe in
Okay.
the classic.
Can you
Lamarckian
explain it? Because I'm
evolution.
forgetting how to explain
Please.
it, but I know what it is.
The idea is like it's like in each new baby in a generation is born with traits that the old generation like lacks to become better. So the idea is like a giraffe, each generation's neck is like longer so that they can reach tall shit or whatever. That's it, right?
Yeah, they
That's
can
the
reach
basic
tall
premise.
shelves. With
Yeah.
their neck.
Like so it's like evolution, but there's no like selection or like survival of the fittest. It's like your babies will have the traits that you lacked. But you could have used.
I also
Okay.
thought maybe it was traits that were inherited that weren't like specifically genetic but behavioral. Like I thought it was like if your grandma was scared of jars, like 4 generations later, like you'd also be scared of jars.
Oh, that's different though. That's epigenetic imprinting. That's what that is.
Generational trauma.
Yeah.
Right?
That's generational
Wow.
trauma.
Oh, did you come up with that yourself? Whoa.
No, I googled it. I googled it.
Super fast.
I read that
Yeah.
one online. Yep.
I actually practiced it before the recording today. I was like, oh, like
Generational
I
trauma.
need to have a joke prepared. Everything I've said today has been prepared.
Wow.
Yeah, you
Oh.
do though, right?
Do I what?
I baked everything I had.
Everything.
Everything I've said today. We
Yeah.
actually all it's crazy that all of our scripts lined up so well.
Yeah.
That's
This
really
is
cool. That's really
Nuts.
impressive.
Unrehearsed, amazing.
We wrote 3 separate scripts.
Yeah, we each wrote our own script
Yeah.
for ourselves.
We
It
didn't do
show-
any
it
we
did
didn't do
not
any
collab,
proofreading or
did
anything. We
not
were just like,
show-
screw it.
Yep.
We're off book. Let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's how all conversations should be.
Yeah.
That's how Shakespeare wrote his plays. Every single actor just wrote their own thing. Everyone credits it to him, but he was like, I was the typist.
You know, in Shakespeare plays, that was actually like they didn't see the lines of the other people.
Oh yeah, Q scripts. Yeah.
Yeah, they just got like
This is true.
when
That's cool.
When a Shakespeare actor, yeah, I know, because who wants to listen to what other people
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
have to say?
Who are you all?
Well, on that note, we
Yeah.
are getting to the end of our podcast. This has been very fun. We want to
Yes.
ask you something juicy,
Something personal?
something personal.
I can't wait.
So personal.
Anything you want.
It's actually so deep. So, we usually ask the listeners how they think they're perceived by others, and then we'll say how we actually perceive you.
Interesting. I think I'm perceived by others as extremely weak and an easy target. When people meet me, they tend to think, I could kill this woman. I could kill her. I could hunt and kill her. I could follow her home. I could, that's what people think about me. They think this is prey. They think, that's what they
I
think
think you
about
hit the
me.
nail on the head.
Yeah,
You nailed it.
That's what you guys think.
You nailed it,
Yeah.
Buckaroo.
I've actually been at gunpoint this whole time.
That's why we got you here, because
Yeah.
you're a very weak target.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You said, hey, do you want to come over to like some random house and come inside? And I
Yeah.
was like, okay,
Did you think you
Sure.
were leaving?
sure
Fuck no.
thing. Yeah. So, that's what people think about me. And obviously I'm right.
That's the last sunlight you're ever seeing, baby.
And what a beautiful sunset it is.
That is, and it's nice that all your friends are here.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad.
Did you forget that your friends from the
I can-
insurrection?
John
were
over
here?
there,
I
yeah.
can die surrounded by my loved ones.
Yeah.
And my
Yeah.
peripheral friends who all support various random causes. Yeah.
Well,
I'm
that's
dying.
cool.
I'm dying for my cause.
Yeah.
My cause was I wanted podcasting to be government funded. I think every podcast should be government funded.
It'd be so
So-
funny if we
Universal
had to start,
podcasting.
We
Yeah.
had to start 2 Nosy Meerkats every episode by being like, this podcast is sponsored by the United States government.
Government. Homeland Security. This is a wing.
We didn't mean it about the school shootings. We just that was just something we threw in to make everyone aware that we're the greatest country in the world.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you want to go first with your answer?
How do I perceive you? Yeah, malleable, all no bones.
Yeah.
I mean, funny.
Yeah.
I think you're very impressive to me.
You're laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, about
okay.
you, on you, in you.
About. That's beautiful.
I think you're funny, and I think you're very easy to talk to.
That's beautiful.
That's my
Thank you.
perception.
Thank you. Wow.
I see you as just a well-seasoned little loaf of bread that was baked perfectly. You're nice and golden on the outside. You're very fluffy on the inside. You go well with honey butter, chili butter, onion butter, all of the above. And but yeah, for real, like I will be real. From the moment I first saw you, I was just like, this is one of the most original comedians I've ever seen. And every single time I've seen you, it's always like top the last time. And every single time I see you, I'm just like, I can't wait to see what she says next.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Thank you guys.
I was very happy you did
Wow.
this.
Thank you guys for
We were
having
so
me.
excited. We were like, oh, she said yes.
This
Yeah.
has been a blast.
Yeah,
Thank
she
you guys
said
so
yes
much.
when we proposed to you.
Yes.
I said, I can't believe I'm married to both of you.
Yeah.
Now. That's crazy.
And I couldn't even officiate the wedding because I was involved.
That's, wow. Yeah.
And I always said the last wedding I was going to officiate was Dave
Adele.
Chappelle and J.K. Rowling. Oh yeah, and
Adele got ordained. And that's
Adele
why
officiated our
that's why
wedding?
she's marrying us.
Nice.
Yeah, Adele.
You should get her on the pod.
Oh, I would love that.
She'd be like, "Oh, isn't it crazy? I'm 35."
She literally said that to me last night.
Yeah.
So it's funny because
In
her
the
album is
womb.
called 30, and she's
like 35. What's up
Yeah.
with that? Yeah. What the hell?
Aaron has a fun joke about that.
Such a
where
procrastinator. Yeah.
He's like, it would be gaslighting if her next album was called 26. I credit that. Shout out to Aaron. All right. Do you have anything to plug?
Yes, anything. So this will be coming out Monday next week, audio, and then Tuesday next week, the video.
Monday next week. That's in like 2 days.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
day
yeah.
after tomorrow.
That's in
Yeah.
like 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter at AutoGynophiles, and I have a show in Chicago next week at Sleeping Village on Tuesday.
What's the date? What are the dates?
12/7.
12/7.
is the show. It's at Sleeping Village in Chicago.
Nice.
Me and my friend Grace are doing our show Girl God there.
Hell yeah.
Are you from Chicago?
I am not from Chicago. Neither is Grace.
Where is home for you?
I grew up in Seattle, and then
Dope.
I moved here.
Okay.
Yeah. Originally, I'm from. I don't know what it's called, but it was very fiery, and there were demons everywhere. That's where
Albuquerque.
Oregon?
I started.
Albuquerque.
Well, this is very revealing. It's kind of a Rorschach test of where hell is for each of you. But yeah, come to my show in Chicago if you're there.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'll fly over.
Perfect.
Yeah,
We can
on
walk. If you
Zuck's
leave
jet.
now-
Yeah, we'll fly on Zuck's jet.
If you leave
Yeah.
now, you can get there.
Nice.
If you
Yeah,
walk.
I'll walk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about
Easy.
it.
On 12/7, I will be doing Penthouse Comedy here in New York City, and I have one or two others that are like tentative, but they're all on my website, lucastarnold.com/live for my calendar dates. Yeah, what about you, Gabby?
Got 2 Virgins show on
Hell yeah.
Tuesday, and then I got I am roasting a comedian on Wednesday, roasting her over the fire.
Nice.
I don't mean with jokes. I mean I'm roasting her with hot coals.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So
And onion and garlic powder, nice and seasoned.
little
Yeah.
spices.
Yeah. Paprika.
And I have a show on Monday as well, but it doesn't matter because no one will know.
Well, the audio comes out on Monday.
Then come see Monday Night Comedy at 10 p.m. at the Comedy Store.
Hell yeah.
My website is the last thing. My website, if you want to look for.
Yes.
My website is www.facebook.com.
I was literally gonna say Facebook. That's actually crazy.
If you want to check it out.
If
Yeah.
you had taken one pause in your sentence, I would have been like, "It's Facebook."
Yeah.
Great, horrible minds think alike.
Finishing each other's sentences. We're such a good couple, you guys.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, this has been a beautiful,
This has
chaotic
been-
episode.
Oh,
We
yeah.
love you all, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Toodaloo. Oh my god.